There's Matt.
Muted. Yeah, no. I was just muted, taking care of some last minute things. Aloha.
No worry.
Well, now I'm worried, because you said no worries. Now I'm terrified.
Well.
Wasn't thinking about worries until you said it.
Damn it. God.
I got a better picture of the world map in Roll20.
I'm gonna vote it up. Zawarudo.
What?
Zawarudo. The world. It's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's a pretty bizarre anime, if I say so myself.
Well, it does have bizarre in the name, so...
It really
Yeah, it's
did.
kind of redundant.
No.
Your mom's redundant. No.
Boom, roasted. So how's everyone else been?
Today is my 19th anniversary.
Congrats.
Fine.
19 years of annoying each other.
You're playing D&D on your anniversary? Is she okay with that?
I'm at work. We already celebrate.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Today's just the actual day.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Nina and I do the same sort of thing where it's like, all right, today's the actual day, but...
Well, you gotta find convenient timings for it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our anniversary is falling on a Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Awkward.
Roll up to the Waffle House. So I've gone for my birthday the last couple of years.
It's not like I'm ever home on my anniversary either. Like, every year Drill falls on my day anniversary weekend, so...
Yeah.
Haley, why would you let that happen?
Listen, man, it's hard juggling so many things when you're God.
You can juggle?
I'm gonna get smited for that.
I can juggle.
You're not gonna get smited. I do like how people say smited instead of smitten because they think that it's like, well, smitten means it's like, no.
Actually, it'd be smoted.
I will fist fight you in a Denny's parking lot.
You'd probably win. You've got a decade up on me. And
Yeah,
I built a glass house.
Don't go to Denny's. That's how you get arrested. You gotta do it at Waffle House.
Also, that is...
Or Wawa.
Waffle House is where the memories are made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Denny's just...
You're gonna fight.
This
Just go to Waffle House.
Crimes are done.
Parking lot, right there at the counter, either one. They won't care.
You can throw hands wherever you go.
It's the aftermath which differs.
Okay, cool.
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Last game, you guys got on a boat, and you decided to take the southern, more dangerous but shorter route. You traveled an entire 120 miles, which you can see on the map I have on Roll20 right now, dodging the hurricane, but very likely to run into Hirofin and Sankarelian people. But since you are edging on the border of
yeah, we are.
Macadia, I knew you fuckers were going to say that. Since you're going along...
Such low-hanging fruit cannot be passed up for fear that it won't be found later.
Yeah. Since you're going near the Macadian coastline, you've been attacked by seagull harpies. They are after the easy prey that is your crew of this boat. And... so I'll move the map to the battle station. I believe one of the cannons already fired grape shot at them, but as you guys are all on the boat taking defensive positions, everybody roll me initiative.
Alright, what time of day is it?
It's evening.
Evening. Oh, evening better.
That would be a 9 for me.
9. Oh my Jesus. How do I got a plus 10 and I got a 13?
You have a plus 10 initiative?
I have a minus 1.
Holy shit.
Yeah, why is your initiative stuck?
It doesn't matter. I rolled a fucking 3.
Made out of metal.
Okay. This is for the harpies. They're gonna go first. And
I gave myself a helmet awareness so because my initiative sucks, I don't instantly lose.
And they're going to go...
Turn your initiative off and on again.
There you
go. I rolled a 3 again.
Oh my god.
D&D Beyond hates me right now. Oh, there's the 19.
Just turn it off and on again.
But the harpies, as they...
Support arc.
Yes.
That's after you retire from being an adventurer. You're just an IT guy.
Oh my god, the dream.
As the harpies approach, they start to sing a magical melody that everyone who can hear it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to have to roll for all of the crewmen. And that's going to take me a hot minute. Because I will be rolling for all 30 of them.
What is the fail?
The what?
What is a fail?
Is this a magical
You asking for the
effect?
DC?
Yep.
It is in fact a magical effect. I'm not going to tell you the DC.
Well, I already rolled.
I have advantage on this save. Let me.
Oh, well, why don't you tell me what you got? Debating if you're going to add something?
And continuing with the embarrassing rolls, it's a 9.
I see. Yes, you fail. I'm going to roll for all the crewmen. 2.
Carolina breaks out in song and dance.
Okay.
Charge in my attack.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I start walking out.
8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 out of 30 crew members pass.
I start walking off the ship.
And then Carolina failed. What did Bastion and Pale?
I need to check to see if my mantle
You said wisdom save?
resistance gives
Wisdom
me.
save, yes.
Yeah, that'd be an 18.
Okay, you pass.
Nice. Okay. Let's fucking go, boys.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, you still beep even though the door's open? Oh, you suck.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Damn microwave.
Try turning it off and on again.
And what were you looking for, Bastion?
With Helm.
Spell resistance to see if it.
This
So
isn't
is
a
this a
spell.
spell?
It's not a spell, but it is magical.
The wording says I have advantage on saving throws against spells, so I'll let you decide if I have advantage on this.
I would say you probably have that because you're an artificer who, like, creates spells and things, but because this is natural magic, like, in the same way that you wouldn't be, like, Dragonfire is
Right.
magical,
It's not
not a spell. So, I would say you did not have advantage on it.
Hey, no, that's understandable.
And it's very sound logic there, God.
Thanks, man. Try. You can re-roll if you like, Bastion.
No, I'll take the 5.
Okay, you fail. Okay, so the harpy sings a magical melody. If you can
That's
hear
a
it.
7 actually, if that matters.
And
you know what? I will actually add the +5 to that. So that's actually wait,
12.
what did Darian roll?
I rolled a 9.
Total?
9 total, yes.
Yeah, I will add a +5 just on the off chance.
Okay.
For who?
For me.
Okay.
What does that make it?
And
12.
7, 12. Yes, thank you. Quick
Okay,
maths.
then you pass. The DC was only an 11.
Oh, I run this shit!
So you are not charmed. Anyone who failed, which means that you
Carolina's a
can't
human,
attack
right?
the charmer or target them with harmful abilities or magical effects, which means you can do area effect spells, you just can't target them, and they can be social with you, and you will not see them as an enemy anymore. However, it takes a bonus action for the harpy to continue charming you, and you have to incapacitate them to stop them singing. While charmed by the harpy, the target is incapacitated, and the charm target, or if they're 5 feet away, you must run toward them by the most direct route, trying to get within 5 feet. And you can take opportunity attacks, but you will avoid. You won't jump into the water. That's what I'm saying. And you can repeat this saving throw at the end of your turns, and that will end it for you. So the harpies are going to go first. The crewmen on the ship are the 11 that passed. The other ones are just looking over the rails, probably kind of in the way, but I won't put them on the board. As Captain Bell shouts for all hands on deck, what is that? 19 of them are just staring with mouths agape, thinking longingly about all those feathers and just being useless. And the other 11 are like trying to shake them out of it, but they're like, no, they're so pretty, we can't shoot them. But they're going to fly up and go for this one that is here. Or rather, they'll be going towards the ones that are incapacitated to try and snatch them off the boat. Because they're buzzards, basically. And the crewmen do not have great anything. They're just guards. The captain, first mate, and second mate have higher stats, but all the other ones just have 11 hit points. So I can't do anything. What was the charmed effect for me? You cannot directly attack any of the harpies, but you could use area effects if you could spray and pray if you have a gun like that.
I have one of those.
But at the end of your turn, you can reroll the save to not be useless. And if they're, for any reason, on the boat, you have to run toward them because you're so enraptured by how pretty they are. So they're going to try and attack a crewmate that is invisible, but they are indeed standing on the rail. Don't worry about it. First one hits. They're going to... It's only 2d4. And so a commoner would be dead. But they grab this guy, and they're going to make a strength check to try and fly away with him. They do not. So this one next... What?
Where is this happening?
On the edge of the boat, where the bird people are.
Oh, okay, I see.
So this one up here has attacked a guy, but was not able to pull him off. This one next to you, Pale, and Seamuson is going to try to do the same thing. They crit on that guy, so they're going to have advantage on their strength check to take him with them. He is almost dead. And let me see. And then on a 19, on their strength check, they are going to be able to snatch and fly away with this guy. However, Pale, you do have attack opportunity if you like.
Oh, I'm taking that.
Okay.
Yeah, I got MM. I'm just gonna...
bitch! Kill her! Rip her nuts off!
Grab his dick and twist it.
Where's that dick?
So that'd be a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, cool.
Wait,
So it's,
that hits?
a 29? I freaking hope so. Yeah, so that's 2d6 plus 5. That's a 9, plus I'm gonna do my channel divinity, so it's gonna be an extra 27 on that.
Damage?
Oh, sorry, 29. So that'd be a 38.
They have 38 hit points. You fucking in one blow stab the fuck out of this harpy, and homeboy, I'll say, falls down, and then because she stabbed him, he's no longer charmed, and he's grabbing onto the edge of this dinghy right here. He'll be able to pull himself up.
Hey, the dinghy that I'm sitting in?
Dead. What?
I was sitting in the dinghy.
Oh,
reading.
yeah.
So
Then,
he's just
yeah.
like, hey.
You could help save homeboy number 1. The second one is going to do the same thing to this crewmate.
Are they within 5 feet of me?
Uh-huh.
Are they also within 5 feet of me?
They're within 10.
Damn.
And you've already used your reaction, unfortunately.
I know.
Yeah. She's going to be able to attack the guy. She's going to successfully dig her claws into this man. And she's also going to be able to snatch him off the deck and start to fly away with him. That's what this little green dot is, if I can pick it up again.
Am I the big rock thing in the center?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I genuinely forgotten which character I am.
Yeah, I keep meaning to get you a better guy, and then I just keep not doing it, and I feel bad about it. But I can't find any better robots. This little teal circle means that she's got a dude in her mouth. And let me just delete this one because they're dead. Or they'll be way back here, it's fine. But then this one's going to snatch a guy, but they're in melee of a sailor who's not charmed, so he may get an attack opportunity if she's able to snatch homeboy. She does not. She fucking face plants onto the deck and rolls right into the danger zone. So that's she's gonna be absolutely fucked on her next turn because she's surrounded.
Eat that bitch up! Kill her!
Yeah. This one's going to go for a man.
She's so pretty.
Yeah. semi on the rigging.
Fucking killed her.
He's going to be able to attack that guy. Does some damage to him. And then she's going to snatch him off the boat as well.
Oh god.
All right. So it is now Bastion's turn.
I think I'm gonna use an cast fly, and then I'm going to. What's that one at the far end?
The far end?
Yeah, way east of the boat.
Oh, they're dead. Sorry,
okay.
let me. Yeah.
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure.
It's just in case you wanted to try and fish her out of the water for harpy bones or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cast fly. Would you mind moving me?
Yeah. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I'm going to fly over to the one closest to me that has the dude.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bonus action soccer in the goddamn face.
Cool.
Not just the face.
Yeah. D20 to hit plus 11.
You need me to roll, or are you good?
Yeah, if you don't mind, yeah.
Yeah. Got an 11 plus an 11, 22, that hits.
22, cool. 2d8 plus d4 plus 7.
2d8 plus 7, you said?
Yes.
Okay, that's 14 damage. And she's going to make a strength check to see if she can hold on. She can, though. So,
Yeah.
let me mark that 14 off. Is there anything else you want to do?
Bonus action. Nope. I got my reaction to soccer when she tries to move.
Okay, Carolina, you're up. Go ahead and, if you could please try to move towards the harpy that you find the prettiest.
Bam. Now, can I actually do anything? I know I can't attack this one.
You could do anything other than attack.
Are all of the harpies singing, or is it just one?
What?
Okay.
Are all of the harpies singing?
They are indeed. They don't stop unless they are incapacitated.
Okay.
Okay.
I will, in fact, pull out my immovable rod and sit down with it over my lap.
Nice.
And
So
I
she can't pull you off. Nice. You're like, man, she's so pretty, but I don't want to get off this boat. Let me just, yeah.
I'm just going to sit here and stare at you.
Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. And then repeat that saving throw for me to see if you can come to your senses. She does look incredibly like the, being that she's a lady with wings, like the angels that you're so into.
And then I will use my bonus action to go ahead and sprout. I will sprout my fire wings.
Nice.
That's a 16.
You pass. You are no longer charmed. You'll be able to now take reactions and what have you. But you won't be able to actually attack her till your next turn.
Action surge. No.
No. No. It is now the crew's turn. This one is going to come up with... he has a hand cannon, and he's going to try and shoot this one where his buddy is in her claws. And they only have a +1 to attack, and so he just barely misses. This one's going to do the same thing. He will be able to hit, however, some damage to her. This one's going to do the exact same thing. Well, he misses. I didn't. I think these two are going to give advantage on the other guys for snapping out of it. Or these 4 on this back row are going to be doing that. And these 3 that are on the harpy that fell onto the ship are going to try and stab her with swords. 2 of them hit, do some damage to her. And this one that is next to, or these 2 that are next to you, Carolina, are going to run up and try and stab the harpy that is right in front of you.
Hey!
They do hit, do some damage to her.
I was enjoying that one.
That's all I'll say about that. And then I'm going to have the other... It's 11 minus 30. Okay, 19. So I'll be rolling for 19, guys. So, let's see. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them snap out of it. So now there are 20 guys who are no longer charmed. But they will probably not be able to do anything. They're not getting in your way. Pale, it is your turn.
Yes. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon and then Wind Walk on myself, and I'm going to try and just get over here between the 2 others.
Oh, okay.
Does my weapon stay corporeal when I go windwalk?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just going to keep chasing after them and keep bonking them. I can't attack this turn because the movement is as far as it can go, but yeah, I'm just going to stay apace with them, floating, bonking, as God intended.
Nice. Can't you use spiritual weapon the time that you cast it?
Yes, I believe so.
I thought I can only do its movement or an attack if it's within. Let me read it because I have it up. Oh, I can move and hit on the first turn. Cool. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to bonk.
Okay.
Or I'm going to try to bonk. That would be a... Is there an addition to that? Oh, yeah, it's +7. So that's a 30-20?
It's...
Oh, sorry, it's a 22 because I have the Bastion medallion. Nice.
Still hits.
Cool. So it's 2d8 plus 3. That's a 9.
What Bastion medallion?
The +2 to spells.
Oh, yeah. I think that's on your shield. Was it a medallion?
I thought it was like a medal or a medallion or something.
It can be a medallion, it doesn't matter.
I don't know, whatever it was.
All it requires is an attunement slot, so...
Listen, all I know is...
Yeah. Just a big metal chain.
with a clock on it too, just for giggles.
Flavor Flav.
Yo,
so yeah.
Boy, fucking
cool.
Pale Rizzle in the house.
All right. Is that all you can do, Pale?
Yeah.
Okay. Or I should have Seamus and the other two go. Or actually, let me roll something for Seamus. Okay, he's being brave. Yeah, I would say he's very scared, being that he only weighs like 40 pounds. These women could easily carry him away, so he's not super into it, but I'll have him do something. Yeah, he's very kidnappable. But Folium and Jade are just going to stab them. They both hit, I believe. Here, no, I have their... No, that is not who I thought that was. I don't want to pull up their character sheets because I don't will for the next thing that we do. So I believe their weapons do D10 from my memory. Very cool swords. And then... Okay, so they are able to kill this one that accidentally fell on the deck. And then... Sorry, should have had them pulled up before.
You're good.
Because I have their sheet on paper, and I have to dig through my fucking filing cabinet to find it. But Seamus is on my computer. I do not want to know what is new, Microsoft Edge.
Yeah, keep your shenanigans to yourself, Edge.
Okay, he is going to try and counter-charm the harpies by casting Mass Suggestion. And his DC is a 17, so let's roll for them. How many are left? 1, 2... Okay, well he didn't need to cast Mass Suggestion, doesn't matter. And 2 of them fail. And so from the deck, he's just gonna go, "Hey ladies, why don't you come down to the boat? I'm easily kidnappable. Just come over here. I'm better than those lads you've already got in your hands." And so their next turn, they're going to be...
Frail, my tiny gnome.
Yeah, my tiny gnome, my elderly gnome body. I'm much more snatchable. You'll be tired before you fly off with those chaps. And so they are... I would say this one that is in front of you, Carolina, is the one that is... does not have a little guy in their hands yet, and so they're the one that's not affected by the Seamus's bard ways. But the other two are like, yeah, he will be easier to carry. Let's get him instead. And so on their turn...
Why would he do
Let's see. Yeah, they're going to do that. They get to reroll on their next turn, I think, though. Oh, no, they don't get to reroll. That's fun. Cool. Yeah, so they're going to drop their lads into the ocean, so you'll have to rescue them. But they're going to fly towards Seamus, because he's much easier to catch. And he is banking on you guys fucking saving him. By the
way. He forgets that 2 of us are... One is made of metal, the other is wearing enough metal to sink immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. Both of you can fly, though. You're both flying. It's fine. And
yeah, only one of us can actually use that flying though.
Yeah.
The other one is incorporeal.
That's fine.
And neither of them, they both rolled to grab Seamus, but he is a fast little guy and is ducking around the rigging and under the stairs and stuff to it not be snatched. Then the one in front of you, Carolina, I'm going to make them a roll to see if they're going to go for the easier crewmates or you because you were there earlier. No, they're going to go straight for you, which is not a good idea on their part. Going to attack you, be able to hit. They're going to do 2d4 plus 4. That is an entire 10 damage. And then they're going to make a strength check, or they're going to try and grapple you and fly away with you.
What did they roll?
They rolled to attack you.
No, what was the
damage is 10.
What was the roll?
Pick Carolina up though.
It was a 19.
Oh, okay, yeah, that met my armor class. I was going to tell you that you had advantage.
Oh. Why would I have advantage?
Because I'm sitting down.
No. Well.
Arguably, you're incapacitated because you literally can't move.
No. Oh, I can still move my arms.
Oh no, actually no. You're right.
But since she did hit me, is that the only attack they get?
They only have one attack, and they're going to try and fly away with you.
Well, they can't because they need to pass a 30 strength check just to move the bar. And immediately after that, I'm going to hit them with the Gift of the Gem Dragon, or Gift of the Phoenix, as I renamed it. She needs to make a DC 13 strength save, and I'm hitting her for 2d8 damage right now.
Okay, they only have a strength mod of +1, so they are going to fail by just 1 point. And then what happens to them?
Well, they get pushed back 10 feet.
All right.
And take 11 damage.
Okay. And then the two guys to the side of you are going to make opportunity attacks as she's being flung away by your counter bird, as it were.
Yep. I took 10 damage, you said?
Yes. One of them is going to get a hit on her, but only do a minuscule amount of damage. But that harpy is very injured, so congrats. Okay. Then it is Bastion's turn.
Those two harpies are on the deck, right?
Yep. Trying to eat your friend Seamus.
This one closest to me, I'm gonna sock one time in the face.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Yep.
23 points of thunder damage.
Nice. That one is dead.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna move to the next one.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That hits.
It's 24 points of thunder damage.
That one is very injured.
Okay. 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, another 24 points of thunder damage.
Jesus Christ. They're dead?
Okay.
So there's the one left.
Surprise.
Next up is Carolina.
Action prerogative success.
Okay. And still sitting down, I summon my Echo. I don't know what Echo is.
They're down here. I'll put them next to you so you can...
I summon my Echo behind it.
Okay.
And beatdown time.
Hey, can your Echo fly?
Yes.
Okay.
I can summon my Echo and move it in any direction.
Okay. Just your Echo enters fucking creative mode.
Yep. So you can go up, down, left, right.
I've never played Minecraft, but I do know what that term means.
Never played Minecraft? That's fucking crazy.
Alright. First attack with Light Cutter. 16 to hit.
Yep.
I know I got it on here somewhere. No, I don't. Not in my last 10 rolls. 9 plus 12 is 21 damage.
You cut that bitch down and she falls into the water.
Then I will have my Echo come back over to me. And I will stand up, removing the immovable rod.
Nice. It's all at once, all the crew members are no longer charmed. Seamus is panting underneath the stairs as he came very close to his demise. and the other 2 guys that are in the water going, help! But I'd say with
Oh.
Pale being missed and then Bastion being able to fly, and
Can I just go and pick both of them up?
yeah, you can pluck them out of the water, and they're very thankful, and all the guys who got charmed are very embarrassed that they got super horny for birds for a minute.
They didn't need to charm me to do that.
Yeah.
All the
And
feathers.
Captain Bell pats everyone on the shoulders and starts directing the the ship's medic, and then one guy who was like a combat veteran to start patching up the guys who did get stabbed by those big claws. But
Huge meaty claws.
I literally sat down on the job.
yeah. But it's pats on the backs and thanks to you guys who did most of the stabbing. And they're like, all right, yeah, cool. These guys who, monsters are a big deal on the material plane. And these guys are privateering folks, so they spend a lot of their time hunting pirates or escorting fancier merchant ships. And so they're used to battle, and like, we didn't even lose one guy. That's incredible. Are very happy to not be stabbed, and somebody starts scrubbing the blood off the deck. Y'all
That sounds about right.
catch any harpy corpses before they sink into the water?
Would they sink their bones or?
Well, they have a couple seconds before they sink. They got that surface tension from all their feathers.
Oh, that's
I
true.
feel like they would because, once their feathers get waterlogged, they're not ducks.
Once they do get wet, they're gonna be like rocks. But for now, you have a round or two to catch them.
Are they useful for anything?
No, but you could put a cool feather in your hair.
I'm gonna try and get one just to cook some of it and put it in the meat jello.
You see all the crew members look very dubious of they're debating if that's cannibalism or not.
It's not for me. I feed it to dragons.
Oh, so it's
Gosh.
bait. You're making monster bait. Okay, they're
Yeah,
cooler
don't be
with that.
gross, guys.
They're cooler with that.
Come on.
Whether that's what you actually do with the harpy
Would it be
meat is up to
cannibal?
you, but they take that excuse.
It wouldn't be cannibalism anyway. First off, he's not human. They're not human.
Well,
And they're not the same species.
if Leo ate a giant, then,
It's
That's not
That's one.
cannibalism.
Yeah.
True.
That's not cannibalism. It's another species.
facts.
That's like a lion eating a house cat. Like, yeah, they're humanoid, or yeah, they're both feeling. I guess giants aren't even humanoid.
Not really. Cyclops is it humanoid or a monstrosity?
Yeah, and monstrosity would not be a humanoid, meaning that you could eat it, so it'd be like a cat eating a dog.
There's a guy who you've met on the ship briefly. His name's Howard Grant, and he goes, actually, they have like human heads, so I think it would be cannibalism, but that's just me. And he goes
Pale's
on.
still not human.
I mean, I'm not human anyway, so. And plus, Carolina's had
I'd
all
eat
sorts
them
of
differently.
heads from not humans.
This man looks disgusted at your "I eat them differently" comment. They have like cloacas, so good luck.
How are you so familiar with that? That's disgusting, man. Guys, let's get into
Yes.
this.
Birds.
Yes.
Birds aren't real.
He motions to the one on the deck. Look at it. They're not wearing clothes.
Well, why'd you take
Right.
their clothes off?
Why are you staring at it?
Make intimidation checks.
Oh, I don't want to intimidate him. I'm just being silly goofy.
Yeah, I know.
But I will anyway.
I want this guy intimidated. I want this guy to worry that we're going to spread around
More.
the room that he fucks birds.
Am I having to roll this too?
Yeah. You hear they're talking shit too.
2.
Uh oh.
Oh my god! 4, 2.
Carolina, please.
I have a +9.
That's funny.
Oh, thank God.
A dirty
And
20, 26.
And add a D4 to that.
Yeah, can we just give
Just
Carolina
for giggles.
advantage?
I got a 26.
Okay. It's you two guys are. He almost laughs at you, but then he sees Carolina's absolutely serious face and he's like, Okay. And meanders away with his bucket that he was going to clean the deck with.
How many long rests have we done, by the way?
You've had one on the boat so far. It is about to be night. Or
Okay.
really, you haven't taken one on the boat yet. But tonight, you will be going to sleep.
Okay, can I have grabbed Carolina's weapon?
Huh?
And have put Carolina, do you want a free 10 cure wounds? A free 10 detect magics, fairy fire, false life, grease, jump, long strider, purify food or drink, or caustic brew. So I can do any of those.
See, now there's the dilemma. There's the 10 cure wounds that would be very useful for my half non-casting ass. And then there's grease, which is my patron's favorite spell.
Oh,
It is.
I think I'll go with grease.
Okay, cool. You have a free 10 uses of grease for... Yep.
Just 10 flat.
Yep.
Okay, once it's gone, it's gone. Alright.
I can't do that to anyone else's, but you do have that now.
Nice.
Mhm.
My roll 20 just said fuck you.
Why is it trying to fuck you?
All right.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, roll 20 just said fuck you, Carolina. You're not in battle anymore. You don't need this map.
I moved it back to the world map. Maybe if you refresh it, it'll go back.
I don't think it's actually roll 20. I think it's just my laptop. Because it's off of my phone signal. And yeah, it says you're connected. Oh, there it is. World map.
Cool. So, with the evening, crew's patching each other up. They're going to be okay. And, the guys who did get stabbed will be working a little slower, but not enough to affect the ship speed chart. Because they'll be, taking half shifts. The other guys will cover them, and it's fine. But what do you guys do that night on the boat?
I'll help heal some people up.
Okay,
Okay,
that helps a
who's-
lot.
I'm gonna use that never-ending med kit that I've had since the beginning of the campaign and basically just keep passing out medical supplies.
Nice.
The fucking what?
The never-ending med kit.
I heard the words.
Yeah, Bastion will pop open his right shoulder, and inside is a infinitely resupplying storage of medical supplies that allow me to stabilize creatures for free.
I'm gonna kill him.
It's the same as him casting Spare the Dying. So,
That's such an expensive and crazy spell that should not be abused.
uh-huh.
You never
Uh-huh.
asked.
Fair point. Fair play.
Cool.
So yeah, we're just gonna be healing peeps.
Yeah,
The boys.
We can't bring up the house.
Well, we could, right? I mean, who's gonna stop us?
The water?
If we cast it on a location, it appears in that same location, but does it follow the...
Yeah,
like,
when you cast on the boat or at those
If it's
coordinates
static
in the
locked.
ocean?
Yeah.
Ooh, a static lock would be problematic.
And I assume I'd be able to figure that out, right? I know enough
Yeah.
about magic and creation. Would I know if this is static locked or...
Make an Arcana check.
Carolina doesn't know and is thinking about
could someone
casting
roll
the
that
spell.
for me? It's D10 plus 9.
D20 plus 9.
A D10.
Sorry, D20, yeah.
Yeah, you got
I was gonna say,
a
I'm not cool,
dirty
but-
20.
Okay.
I would say, just for fun, that it's static locked. However, being that you're an artificer, I think if you took a little more time to cast this spell, and maybe drew a line, or drew a little symbol on the ship's deck, you could make it to where it will travel with the boat.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna go around carving a hole into the ship's, or the symbol into the ship's deck.
Cool. Captain Bell thinks about stopping you, but then thinks better of it. He's gonna let you do that if you want, as long as it's
If
not
he gives me
creepy.
a weird look, I'm gonna be like, no, watch, and then I'm gonna mouse my hand over it and do mending as I'm doing that, and it mends immediately.
He nods very appreciatively. Yeah, he's fine with that.
Can we make it so Captain Bell can enter?
Yeah, I don't think there was a limit on the people who could enter, just the people who could cast it, wasn't it?
Only one of us a day.
I just wanted it so he could. I just wanted it so he could enter, so that if something pops off, we can leave and go back.
Oh, so he can go get you.
Question: how long did it take for me to cast the spell?
Probably like if you did it ritual, so like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say for static, you just have to ritual cast it. Yeah, that's fine. That sounds fair.
All right. So, can we get anything in here that we can imagine?
You can imagine anything inside of the dome. You just can't take it back out.
Okay. Yes. I will. Okay. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
I'd like to imagine. Wait, if we make. That's right. We need to actually bring in the raw supplies. Don't I have the supplies? Yeah, all of my steel and stuff is in here. Can I make a gun for the guns for the crew?
Sure. I could say make me a tinkering check, and we'll see how many you can make today.
Let's see, you said it was int plus my proficiency, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be 8, 5. God, it's a plus 12. It's a 26. I will go ahead and add a 5 to that, so it's a 31.
Holy shit. You could make them any basic gun. So Mage Hunter, hand cannon, and what's the... There's like a third one. But you could make all of the crew better guns, or you could make half of them any advanced guns, like a shotgun, or...
I mean... I forgot, do we have to pay for this?
Pay for what?
Pay for passage?
Oh no, Foley and Jade already did.
Okay, I'll say...
Every discount.
Yeah, I'll offer to sell the stuff to the crew, basically.
Okay, what are you charging?
How much did they charge us for passage?
Oh, it's Folium and Jay would have paid them a lot of money. Here, hang on. They would have charged Folium and Jade 10,000 gold.
Damn.
How much is the average mage hunter? Like a functional, quality working one.
10,000 gold.
It's 10,000 gold, right?
Yeah,
No,
gold.
it's probably... I think... It's probably 10 gold.
20,000?
Yeah,
20,000
the equivalent of, like, $700. Although the Thundersgrim make ones are probably, like, 1,000, just because it's...
Sorry, you said how much it was?
For... If you went onto the street, your I would say your crafting would be comparable to Thunderscrum, so it'd be like 10 gold.
10 gold? Okay. Yeah, I'll charge him, I'll just say, for everyone, it's, just knock 10 gold off the price. I'll let you keep them.
Yeah, Captain Bell shrugs, actually, and he's like, motions them, he's like, I'll pay for it, lads. It's an investment I'm willing to make on you, though these belong to the crew, not you, so... if you ever quit, you have to leave it here. But I will. He will pay for them to have them all.
Yeah. And then I will actually open up a request thing. So if one of the crew wants a specific gun, they can request it.
Sure.
Because I'm imagining that we're not gonna have a whole lot to do while we're on the boat, so I can just stay in the workshop the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, you could make them to, like, sell them when you get back to full dry land. It's the sailors aren't going to have a ton of money on them, because they get paid at the end of the trip, and Captain Bell didn't bring all of the money that he has access to, but he does have some to, like, pay ransom to the Kiroffin folks and other people that are going to stop them on the way. So he does have some, but he is saving it for just in case somebody wants to get frisky and he doesn't want to actually fight them, so...
I will let them... So, okay, hypothetically, if I were to make a gun, I could restore it to pristine working order afterwards, right?
Like if it gets damaged?
Like, this is a brand new gun versus this is a used gun?
You mean, like, for pricing or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I will let the crew, for free while we're here, use the guns, but then afterwards they can buy them off me.
Okay.
I'll make some display models.
Sure. They would have a couple of them have like some janky like pistols. One or two of them, like the guy in the crow's nest, probably has a rifle. The rest of them have like crossbows and stuff. But they would probably they would ask you if you're offering to like repair the guns they already have as well.
Yeah, sure.
How much ammo do you have, by the way?
How much ammo I currently have is only enough for my my repeater, and we had agreed that it was effectively infinite because of all of the supplies that I bought, because of all the primer and stuff.
I'm trying to think of like how much gunpowder you have. Because it would have been infinite for you, but not for 30 other people.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I bought like a whole barrel.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember what episode that was. I probably have it in the game logs. But for now, we won't worry about it.
I mean, theoretically, I could just go buy more, right?
Yeah, but just in case you run out before we... Like, I'm just trying to figure out how much ammo do you give them.
I have made 5 uses of my minigun. So...
Or they would probably have...
Also, yeah, they'd have gunpowder for the cannons.
True. Captain Bell would be willing to allow you to have some of that to make bullets if they're going to his men. So that's...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's your hobby sorted. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Pale and Carolina, do you do anything fun?
I'm just going to be off praying, doing my usual religious thing, and gonna also reach out to... God, what's Ash's wife or ex-wife's name?
Katrina.
I'm going to reach out to her and say, my little sending, hey, how much would it cost for you to reincarnate someone?
Oh, this is the person I haven't met yet, who can still message me. That's fun. For you...
We'll meet soon.
I'll give you that price when I actually see you in person. Maybe in exchange for telling me how you're doing this. I'm very interested.
That's going to be a pretty steep price. It involves several champions and why I had to defeat Glamora Western. But we'll get there. Together.
Stephen Puyo?
No, I defeated her myself.
You a lot.
I defeated her myself. Well, with my friends.
Interesting.
Whose lips sync timelines.
Oh, please. We're going to kill her afterwards anyway.
I'll await your arrival. You know he has pictures of you in his room.
That's uncomfortable.
It's adorable. He's framed all the letters you've ever written him.
Oh, no, it's more about the fact that you weren't supposed to see that. It's fine that he did that.
Oh, okay. I mean, he did live with me for 9 years. Or really, 15 if you count when he was younger.
Time isn't real.
Okay. I'll see you later then.
Goodbye. Bitch.
You're still on.
Right, yeah.
Oh, no.
You didn't hang up yet, love. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I meant to say, bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bye.
Sorry, I'm on the 7 Cs right now. Sorry.
5G? No, 7C.
How many Cs are there?
You're on the ocean right now. However, as far as seas go, you can count on the world map. There's several.
69.
Nice.
You're in the
got
Rankin
him.
Sea right now. You just left Souffle Bay from Golgari.
A souffle.
Souffle.
Oh, bay. Oh.
I'm debating.
Who's winning?
That laugh was me resisting strangling you.
Yep.
But
Yep. Well deserved.
okay. One of you guys roll me a d20.
Not it.
Okay, I got it. D20. 2.
Nice.
Come on now. We're all gonna die.
I'm in danger.
You guys see, or rather, everyone make me a perception check, and I'll make one for the guy in the crow's nest.
I got 24.
Okay.
Passive.
Guy in the crow's nest got a 19.
Said perception.
Perception, yes.
Well,
More, I think.
get Shrek.
Also, can I conjure up in here the Tome of Understanding?
No,
No.
unfortunately. You could bring the tome, but it wouldn't have magical effects. And it's because you don't know what's written in that book, you wouldn't be able to imagine it.
So I'm reading an imaginary book that I think has an effect on me.
You're reading what you think is in that book.
Yeah, basically.
It just says wisdom. Increase your wisdom.
Get smart.
Be smarter.
Get good, scrub.
Breathe in, breathe out.
I'll say this happened like before you guys went into the Magnificent Workshop, but the Crow's Nest guy and Carolina, you are the one who notices this too. There is a very small light way off in the distance, probably like a half a mile away, or I'd say a full mile away. And Captain Bell is looking through a spyglass, and he's like, "It's just a dinghy." And the Crow's Nest guy's like, "It's just a rowboat. What are they doing out here?"
I've seen Life of Pi. That's a cannibalistic boy.
It's just one guy, Cap.
That's a tiger in a
I
child.
wait. It's a mirage.
And everyone on the boat not sure what to do about this. Everyone who's on shift is kind of just staring at that side of the boat. What is there? There's a single guy in a dinghy with a lantern on it who's just rowing. And
Look, everybody, I need half of you to watch the other side of the boat. That is a trick. That is a trap.
They all agree, and half of
As
them go
everyone's
back.
kind of talking about it, can I just cast fly?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go stare at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fly over there.
Okay.
Take me with you.
Yeah, I'll put Carolina. Well, never-ending story. This.
Yeah.
Fly me to you.
Yeah. You guys. How do you approach? Are you trying to sneak up on this guy, or just full on meteor, plunge into his dinghy?
I'm not gonna meteor plunge this guy, but I think I am just gonna just fly over there.
Okay.
I am on top of his back, so there is. It's still dark out, right? I am now invisible.
Incredible.
That is true.
You guys rolling up on this one rowboat with a lantern on it. It's the Redhead Courier.
No.
No.
No! I thought we killed you back in Malgamesh. You son of a bitch.
Oh, hey guys! You saved me some rowing. Hey, can you take this? And he hands you a parcel. It's for you.
Me?
Well, the group.
Sure. Would
Okay.
you like to be on our boat?
Nah, I'm just gonna head back now.
Safe travels, then. Then I'll wave and then float back.
Oh wait, did you have any letters you wanted to send?
I'll look up. I'll
No.
just straight full 360. Turn my head, look at Carolina. Or 180. Turn my head, look at Carolina.
Yes. I
60 degrees.
write it. I write a letter real quick.
Yeah, just on the back of Bastion, using his back as a table.
Yes, I
one of
write
you
a
has a
letter
pen,
real
doesn't
quick.
matter.
It just
Courier would
says.
loan you some paper.
It just says liar. And yes, send that to my mom.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Ooh!
He's in trouble.
Woo! And the courier's like, do you want her to get this now or when time's normal? I know you guys are kind of fucked up right now.
How do you know that? What? What?
Well, back when I
Feels like-
gave you money in the Feywild, and King Henry told me to ask me to go back in time, and then you, Pale, asked me to send Ash Barlow a nail forward and backward in time. You guys
I was
already
gonna
told
go
me.
and cover
Of
his
course I
map.
know.
Oh, wait, I'm not even there. Damn it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I imagine Pale, he's got his hands around his eyes and a binoculars, what the fuck are they talking about out there?
Yes.
What they doing over there?
In the actual
What's going
timeline.
on?
The actual timeline? So,
Yeah.
wait for a month, or...
Yeah.
Okay, it gives me more time to get back there. Cool.
Toss him a gold.
Thanks, man.
It's
You
like
want to
that.
ask... Do you want to
flies out of the shadow.
Anything? No. Oh, I didn't even see you there, Carolina. Nice.
What, did you think I was just like looking at myself?
No, he would have said that when she started talking. Sorry.
You couldn't see me either.
I knew you were on there. I waited for you.
You were just talking to nothing.
That's why
But there's weight on your back.
That just has danger sense.
I technically do have immunity to being surprised. So technically,
You knew I was there.
I would
Yes.
know you'd be there.
Store.
But you turned your head expecting to see me, and I wasn't there.
Oh, okay, yeah. I get what you're saying now.
Yes. There is darkness. If you rely on dark vision to see me, I am invisible.
I have got to get Devil's Sight. No, I'll just get goggles though. Let me see.
But the courier's like, hey, since you can like get there faster, going like against the wind a little bit. Do you want to ask Pale or the crew members if they want to send anything while I'm here?
Sure.
Thanks.
Just, hey, hook your foot on his rowboat.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna grab onto the rowboat and then just like,
And drag it. Yeah.
yeah.
The courier will say, "Wee." And
His ass is acting whimsical.
hey guys. Anyways, you Pale.
Oh my god. How did you find me?
And
I'm
climb
not giving him the money. No, I'm just kidding. Do you... You know what? I'm scared to ask your name because I'm scared of what you'll say. Anyway.
Oh, you can just call me
Days.
courier. I've told you before.
Yeah, that terrifies me. I don't really have any letters. But here's a gold just because you're you.
Oh,
Finger gun.
thanks.
Please spare me when the time comes.
Part of me wonders if this is all just some big elaborate ruse for Bailey to make a Fallout New Vegas reference.
I don't know what you're talking about. Both
I'm
to
still-
Pale's comment about the time comes and the courier thing.
And so,
Listen, the thread of fate.
the wheel of fate is turning.
Asmodeus.
A new hand touches the
A
beacon.
new hand touches the beacon.
But no, I'm just like, all right. And then I just slowly back away and go into the quarters, terrified.
Yeah. Captain Bell and the crew, who have never seen the courier before, are very alarmed. But the courier explains himself of, I can take messages anywhere. And very fast, I offer a very discreet service. And one of them, they just left port, so they are not, too lonely yet. But one or two send letters home. Of like, hey, we already survived some harpies. Isn't that cool? We're gonna be fine.
Little did they
But then
know.
the courier gets on his boat. And his
Only
little
one will
rowboat,
survive.
and then he starts rowing away.
I step out of the shadow and whisper to Captain Bell that he's a god.
Captain Bell solemnly nods.
Or demigod, we're not quite sure. Or David. Unkillable.
He smells holy.
He's either Gond or Asmodeus.
Wait, he smells what?
What?
Does he? I forgot. Didn't we do like some sort of divine sense on him? And we're like, he smells real weird.
No,
Smells divine.
when you were in Fort Truce, the lizard man who was able to detect whatever race anyone was, even if they were disguised, he said
Yeah.
that the courier was human.
Sounds
He
fake.
said that the courier was what?
Human.
Okay.
Lizard man's lying.
Just a human ginger. A lot of freckles.
I mean, look. Here's the thing: is that if you're a godlike being, you can make yourself appear like a human.
Make yourself smell human. That's what demons do all the time.
Isn't there a spell, non-detection?
Yeah. There's a hide your existence spell.
hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah, when I was,
Yep.
I was gonna say it.
Yeah, well, I beat you to it, so it sucks for you. L ratio. Cluster white.
L plus ratio plus your mom.
How fucking dare you?
Roasted.
Oh, did I tell you guys I went to a toga party, by the way? I know this is completely off topic.
No.
I cannot imagine that,
You
and
guys-
it's fantastic.
You guys want to see my toga? This is completely off topic.
Yeah, we do.
I
Is it just like a
remembered
bed sheet?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I actually looked pretty fucking good. I slayed that shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice. That's my boy.
I was the third best looking one, but only because I was being outdone by cosplayers. So
Well, kill them. That's a simple
I
answer.
can't.
Was there a contest?
No. It was just entirely a
For shiggles.
yeah.
Gotta enjoy
let
nice
me
shiggles.
get my phone.
Shiggles is either an innuendo or a slur.
It
Oh, shits and
definitely
giggles.
it sounds more like a slur.
Sounds like a disease.
I know Paul
That too.
would never say a slur though. Yeah.
Carolina says, "Does Pale have any open attunements?" Reading those.
Where was
Oh
that?
hell
Public?
yeah, brother!
Right?
That's pretty sick. That is pretty damn
Nice.
sick. And I don't think I do. I have 3 attunes right now. Well, if I give my ring to someone else, honestly, I don't need my ring attuned right now.
You only have 3 attunement slots.
Yeah. Currently, I'm using all 3. But I don't need the ring. I can give the ring to someone else. Honestly, I should probably give the ring. Carolina, do you have any open attunement slots or no?
No, I don't. But I have a whole bunch of attunement shit, though.
I was gonna say you might do well with my 5th level
I mean,
anti-life
I
ring.
can. One more level and I can have an open attunement. I can
Because I
attune up to
currently
the
have
next
a-
item total.
I was going to give Pale my ring, not ring, gloves of missile snaring.
Nice.
Of what?
Missile snaring. So I
that
don't
just-
think that would benefit you. It basically makes you like a monk catching flying objects.
You cannot fling them back though.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. This one just, yeah, no,
Then-
I don't know. Like,
I
I'm
also
already
have a
pretty
ring.
beefy.
I also have a ring of evasion.
Ooh,
It's pretty good. Too bad your. Actually, no, that'd still help you immensely, because it'd make your. Even when you'd be failing those saves, which if your dex mod is as low as I remember it being, it's gonna be pretty often.
hey,
It's nothing personal.
I have a +1 dex mod.
That's crazy. You have more dex than I do.
Well, yeah, but I'm not a tank.
That's true. You are also not built like a brick shit house.
Well, not in the game.
Are you built like one in real life?
Yep.
Damn.
Manipulate like that. I don't. I have the belt of giant strength, and I have the bastion fancy thing that gives me the +2.
That one doesn't require attunement, if I'm right.
Oh, I thought you said it did earlier, so I was like, oh,
It
I guess
totally
I have
might.
all 3. I mean, it was an enchanted symbol. I just looked at what it was. It's a +2 enchanted symbol.
Yeah, it's the advanced spell slots. I'll have to check my infusions. I don't think that does, though, I'll be so honest.
Oh, okay. So you said that earlier, and I was like, oh shit, guess I'm full. If not, then I have an open spot because I currently have 2: the belt and then the ring of 5th level anti-life shell. Just so I can really fuck someone up at the tap of a ring. Boink.
Okay, so yeah, I almost dropped everything. Now I can't use most of the stuff. I have a whole bunch of stuff, but I have to use it, intelligently in order to be able to use it. But 3 attunement slots. I've got like 10 attunement items.
That's why I just get magic items that don't require it.
My weapon is one of them.
Oh, mine's
Hey,
not.
Bailey, can I theoretically remove attunement?
I mean,
Like, could I remove the requirement for items to have attunement?
it would be very difficult.
You will try.
I was thinking, do
You'd
you
have to
please?
Certainly try.
You will.
What's the Bane quote? From Batman, it would be very difficult.
Oh God.
You know what I'm talking? Like
You
you're a big man. For you, if I moved that mask, would it hurt? It would be extremely painful.
yeah.
Is that it though?
Yeah.
Just when you talked about something being difficult.
I would say in order to remove the attunement slot, you would have to figure out a way to because
Stabilize the magic.
things that take attunement, theoretically, it's because they get their power from you, because you are having to concentrate on them a little bit to make the magic inside them work. You have to be very familiar with the object, so it'd have to be instead of drawing on your internal power and knowledge to be able to exact the properties of this thing.
Are doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, basically, you could find a better version of that, or you could try to, because fucking with the enchantments on something that's already enchanted is very dangerous. So if you tried to mess with it in a different way, just by making it less advanced, so it would be similar but not the way that it is now, therefore not requiring attunement, you could accidentally break it, or you could try to just make lesser versions of something to try to circumvent that. If, for example, there was an object that had a couple of useful properties.
It does, by the way, require attunement now.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Then I have all three currently.
Weirdly, so it's only the arcane focus one. It's a rod, staff, or wand. Because the defense and the enhanced weapon don't require that. For some reason. So it is only the arcane focus that ratio to spellcasters, I guess.
Man. Yeah, it is what it is.
Or maybe we could compromise also of every time you wanted to use an object that you're not attuned to, even though you've used it before, you could make an Arcana or concentration check to be able to use it on the fly. But that would be hard to remember.
Yeah.
Just have everything on and yeah, I want to use my brooch of shielding in this instance.
No, didn't you hear I attuned to it last session?
Right. Yeah. That would be.
Oh,
I believe you. I believe you people would be honest with me. I just say one of us is going to forget. Knowing my brain.
Yeah. I will also say, are guns considered magical? Common, uncommon?
No.
Okay. Because if they are, I have the cost and time needed to make them.
No. If there is a +1 property to a gun, it is done in an analog way. It's just a hollow point bullet or something, or the barrel's been where they have the twisty marks inside, or
rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that's funny to me is that I have 2 common items that are attunement. It's the tattoos.
Yeah. I mean, you've only got so much skin.
You do only have so much.
Yeah. But I'm only attuned to it when it's in use.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think attunement slots are probably just so you can't stack stuff. That's the reason the concentration is a thing. It's like a brokenness control. It doesn't help much, but it helps with the brokenness. Because otherwise you could have, concentration spells aren't concentration because they actually are that hard to concentrate on. It's because if you could stack 8 spells that are going for, the combos, it limits combos. But
make a box of Wall of Force, but putting fucking Sickening Radiance inside of it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But mine is my active items are Light Cutter, Belt of Fire, Giant Strength, and my tattoo. But meanwhile, I've got another tattoo: Slippers of Spider Climb, Ring of Warmth, Ring of Mind Shielding, Medallion of Thoughts, Gloves of Missile Snaring, Brooch of Shielding, Ring of Evasion.
Bling the fuck out.
Jeez.
Mine is, let's see, my Bracers of Defense, my Clockwork Amulet, my Mantle of Spell Resistance, my Cloak of Resistance, and the Helm of Awareness.
Yeah, mine's just my holy symbol, my ring of spell, soaring, and the belt. Pretty much everything I got came from Carolina.
Is there a way we can get more attunement slots?
No. Well, yes. Be a level 6 artificer.
Ew.
Well, I get that, I know. But I do have a homebrew feat in here that allows you to get more spells, attunement slots.
I would be willing to say that, like, instead of taking a feat or your, like, stat point thing when you level up, you could take an intuitive slot instead.
Making it an even harder choice.
Yeah.
Nah, I just keep the feat
because you've already multi-classed yourself to hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Carolina needs feet.
She's already got 2 of them. 4 if you count the echo.
Yeah. If I win the multi-class, I'd have 6. Yeah, at the next level, I would have 6 feet if I did multi-class.
I mean, according to
pretty
Ash Barlow, if you involved your sisters, you'd have, what is that, 8 feet?
That's a lot of feet.
Yeah.
Well, we can all cast echoes, so family trait.
Oh yeah, so that's like 16 feet probably.
Uh-huh.
How attenuated? How attenuated are we going to get with this?
Counting your parents.
Well, if we all counted our echoes, if we got it to level 13, that's 2 echoes, so 6 feet. So
yeah.
6/4.
It's assuming your parents can do it, assuming you've got a cousin or something somewhere. When one of you has like a kid or something, they'll be able to do it. Just a whole bunch of people at the family reunion. God, you guys have all got doppelgangers. You're gonna need a big ass community room in this fucking IHOP you've booked.
Yep. Waffle House.
Yeah. You're gonna take up the whole Waffle House.
Oh yeah, we fighting in there.
No, okay.
Throwing chairs and everything.
Perfect.
Yeah, instead of having like boxing matches inside a ring, you just go to Waffle House, you rent it out.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, just go at like probably 2, 3 in the morning. No one will be there. It won't matter.
You've never been out of Waffle House at 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yes, I have.
That's when everybody's there.
Well, no, if you go on a Sunday morning, there's literally a line out the door.
Yeah. But now black people are running around with folding chairs. So.
What?
I did see that.
What?
You're talking about the beach thing, right?
They're talking about the whole thing with yeah.
Basically, these so there was a big like cruise ship. I think it was like a family event or something, but basically this like they'd rented out like a cruise ship and these
in Alabama, and they were the party ship was trying to dock, and the dock worker happened to be a black guy was trying to do his job and get this family to move their little boat so the party boat could park.
Yeah.
And I don't have enough words to describe it. They basically said, "Fuck you, we're not moving our shit."
Uh-huh.
And they kept getting in his face. He's just trying to do his job, and one of them got in his face again. He just threw his hat in the air, said "fuck it," and they started fighting.
Oh my god!
and then the other, this was a black and white issue. Not that that's the issue, but that's what it was. It was a black dock worker and a white family. And it was a bunch of
the white guy did
bunch of dudes. Yeah, the white guy threw the first punch, but he was in the guy's face the whole time, and there was like 4 of them, and they kept coming at him, and he was just trying to do his job, and then he just said "fuck it." He threw his hat in the air, and the white dude hit him, and then another white dude come flying in with a flying knee, and they all started jumping. All 4 of them started jumping.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, black people just come out the woodworks.
They're jumping off the boat to go beat the shit out of these guys.
Literally, if you watch the video, so you see a black dude sprinting across the top deck to run downstairs to go help him. There's a black dude that jumped into. There's a black dude that jumped in the water and swam across from the boat to go help him.
4-on-1? 4-on-1? That is perfectly, jump on it. Come on.
It becomes like a 15v4. It's fucking awesome.
Come on down, bro.
See, the 4 dudes, they got jumped on, but then the women tried to jump in. Because I said it was a family. The women tried to jump in. So then the black girls came running down. Oh, we got this.
Yeah. It's going to be a fair fight for everybody.
Oh, no, it wasn't a fair fight anymore.
Equal rights, equal fights.
Yeah.
And now the folding chair comes into play. One black dude grabbed the white folding chair and started hitting people with it like he was in WWE.
Yeah.
And like he didn't care who he was hitting. He hit one white dude, and then his wife came up and tried to put her hands on him. He hit her too.
Smacked the shit out of her.
Oh my Jesus!
That's what you get for being fucking racist, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
And then now all
to not be racist.
Yeah, and then now all over social media is fucking people practicing with folding chairs.
Oh my god.
Well,
the weapon of the revolution is a folding chair.
just as our forefathers intended.
Yeah. You have the right to bear folding chairs.
Yeah.
Oh, and the people that first came running in, they gave them superhero names.
Hell yeah, Waffle House Wendy.
No, I forgot what they called they called the one dude that ran down there Black Flash. They called the dude that swam across. The dude that swam across Aquaman.
Oh my god. That's good.
That was hilarious.
Good shit.
They had the other one holding up the chair like a Captain America shield.
It's a good Photoshop right there. Yeah.
It was really funny too because the police were like, does anyone know who threw that chair? Like, we'd like for them to come forward. We have some questions for them. Everyone's like, I didn't see shit. What folding chair?
Hell no. Yeah. What chair?
There was a chair?
Yeah. What is a chair? I've never heard of that. Yeah.
Oh, man. That shit was hilarious, though. It's like, I heard about it. I just wasn't looking into it. And then finally, I was just like, let me see what this is all about. Because it's all over my damn feed.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I was like, holy shit, this is hilarious.
Incredible.
Ugh.
But, back to... What do you guys do?
I found the...
Courier just left?
By the way.
I'm just vibing.
Okay.
Hale's just down praying in his chamber, or on his hammock, or wherever he sleeps. Back here praying.
The hut's not up anymore, huh?
But the door is still there.
I'll go in there and just hang on, pray.
I'm gonna go back in and read my wrong imaginary book.
Cool.
Thinking I'm doing something.
Would I be able to, make a version of the book that I had to give to Carolina?
Yeah, you could imagine a version from what you remember. It still wouldn't be magical, but it would have the,
I'm gonna make it in, Primordial, just so she can't read it, and hand it to her and say, here you go.
No, it's exactly
what the fuck is this?
It's a book. It's one that gave me more brain good.
Can you make it in common?
I don't speak common, and I'm just going to walk away.
I throw some ball bearings at his feet.
Make a dex save, fail.
Oh, that's cold, considering I just turned down the dex save. That's cold. That's a 10.
Okay. Hey, Carolina, make me, just a what would that be? Make me a ranged attack.
Ranged attack.
Make a silly Billy check at disadvantage.
Make a you silly goose check.
Or a performance check. Either one, whatever's easier.
Performance. Oh, hell no. We'll go with the ranged attack.
Okay.
12.
Pale, you trip on a ball bearing. You don't fall completely on your face, but you do slip a little.
Somehow that's worse.
and then I turn his flames off and disappear.
Why did you sound like Johnny Bravo, by the way? I gotta ask.
Hey, pretty mama.
Whoa, mama.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, mama.
Yeah. Yeah. I turn the pale flames color black and then just disappear.
Not that emo.
It's not a fucking phase. I just worshipped the death god.
Gosh, mom. And then I just sit and go back to praying.
Oh, speaking of, Matt, did you hear that?
Uh-oh.
So you guys know Baldur's Gate 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Merkel is present in this game, and they
nice.
call him Merkel. Also,
Merkel?
J.K. Simmons is his worshipper.
Ends the world.
Specifically,
Did I
his
do that?
chosen.
Did I do that?
Did you make J.K. Simmons voice?
No, you know Urkel?
Steve Urkel.
Oh my god. I'm
Steve Merkel.
Steve Merkel. That's terrible. I hate that. Shut the fuck up.
That might be the worst thing I've ever said.
Become the god of death.
Whoops.
Oopsies.
Did I do that?
God, it's the worst thing ever. We finally did it. Pure distilled cringe.
Matt asked to leave the campaign. Responsible for worst joke ever.
Suddenly, Pale has a heart attack. Multiple heart attacks.
Mm-hmm.
He's very dead.
He's super dead.
Super duper, some would say.
But Bastion, you still have the little package that the courier gave you, and on the outside of it, it says in bold text, "Open this in private." Open the letter first, and there's a letter attached.
I will go into our little hidey hole thing.
Okay. And it is addressed to all of you.
Oh. Kinky.
I'll let everyone know. Okay. So,
We should just go into the workshop and open it in there.
Yeah. I come out of hiding.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right. This is rather a long letter. I do apologize. I'm so sorry that I'm going to read it to you. My apologies for monologuing again. I know I should have written this more concisely. But
You're good.
Okay.
Now you're good.
don't apologize.
Go off.
The handwriting's in British, I guess. Dear friends, enclosed is a copy of my brain. Do not lose it or put it in your mouth. It is extremely important.
I feel targeted.
It is extremely important that no one outside of the Macadian rejects knows about this. No one. By the time you read this, I will have had a spell cast on me to scramble and rewrite a great deal of my memories. This is standard procedure among my inner circle and the higher echelons of McCool's military forces. We invented this specifically to circumvent mind reading upon capture, since the forces of Golgari and their allies started making that their own standard procedure. Golgari forces accessing my mind would be a disaster, as you can imagine. Everyone I know would be hunted across the earth, and they would destroy everything I've ever made and loved, including thousands of years of research, members of my family, and all the innocent civilians who happen to be Macoolians living in my town. The town I have spent 30 years of my life building. If they know about it, they'll be able to start looking for it and be able to go around it. You don't look for a key when you don't know this door. The memory changes will be convincing enough for them not to notice that my brain will be giving them the wrong intel. I won't remember that I've done this, and I will in fact likely panic, thinking that I've unwillingly sold out everyone and everything I've ever strived for, thus making it more convincing. I apologize ahead of time for being absolutely inconsolable about this, in addition to whatever state I'll be in when you get to me. But I will remember the scrambling has occurred when you show me the Cortex copy, and I look forward to the feeling of relief already. I've done this several times before, but only actually needed it once, and it was absolutely orgasmic. This alteration cannot be done to all of my memories, unfortunately, since if I had nothing to hide they would notice, and will eventually wear off should none of you be able to get to me. You have about a year to rescue me before Golgari will be able to destroy every asset we have. Hope that fits in your schedule. And...
That fits in your schedule.
yeah.
We rescue people for day jobs.
Yeah. I've been telling everyone that we have a chance. I'd like to think we do, and I'd like to think that you're wrong, and I'd like to think that maybe it's different this time. I'm going to hate myself for this later, but I'll be erasing the knowledge that we lose. Please don't tell me about it again. I'm honestly not sure I'll be able to take it. I debated leaving. After learning that Stephen will be rescued, a great deal of my fight left me. I was always happy to die here as long as he was involved, but when you told me I was still far from the end, and in fact about to face the interrogator Skulgry, I became afraid for myself in a way that I haven't been in many years. But, as I've told you, I cannot evacuate all of my men. If we pull out, I have to leave some behind. And if it was just death, many would be willing to embrace that blaze of glory, but I know that they wouldn't kill them. To people like us, they do much worse. Not to mention there are a lot of places where we're the only ones holding the line, and I cannot, in good conscience, leave these barely trained farm boys and forge workers to absolutely get slaughtered in our wake, no matter what some freaks in a dungeon are about to do to me. I don't care that they die, I care that they die without hope, and without their deaths meaning anything. So stay. It's what Stephen would do, and even without anything to gain, in the spirit of Maculians turning a new leaf, the rhetoric I've been spouting for about 3.5 decades now, almost all of us left are willing to stay and help the rebels too. Any who are not stirred by dawn of virtue and honor are in the camp of who would turn down a chance to freely slaughter the forces of light and go die a glorious death. So even if I wasn't scrambling anything but upset from my brains, we'd still be here. I'll just be avoiding the panic attacks and giving more encouraging orders. So, giving suicide missions to battle-forged warriors of the Death God is easy. Giving suicide mission orders to regular people who happen to own a gun is hard. This isn't our fight, but here we are, and here we're staying, no matter what else happens. I just didn't want to feel doomed from the start. Since you're the one who rescues me from whatever's going to happen to me, please make me eat this as soon as possible. Don't tell Katrina about it either. Don't even let her see me eat it. She'll want to experiment on it and try to alter frog memories or something. And I know you're a silly goose, Pale, and I haven't met the other two that you've said are traveling with you now, but do not eat this yourself. Seriously. You'll experience all of my memories as if they happened to you in addition to your own, and you'll go crazy. Don't even smell it too closely. Better not let Jean see it either. Knowing her, she'd lick it trying to see what to get me for a birthday present. The child shall not see my sex life, and God willing the Pelorians won't know my people's escape routes. Feed it to me when you save me. Please, for the love of God, save me. Cardinal Bishop Ash Barlow.
I immediately take it, put it in my bag, and don't let anyone else touch it. I'm like, no.
I try to sniff it.
I had to say, this, if you open the little box that's in it, there's a baseball-sized glass ball sitting in a nest of velvet and feathers, and inside the ball, it looks like a mind flayer coughed up some phlegm. Inside this goopy, slimy, gray slime, or, gray phlegm, imagine someone chewed up some, still soft bubblegum inside to give weight to the jiggliness, and wrapped around this horrible blob is what looks like hair. But upon closer inspection, you can realize it's actually mithril wire, no wider than hair, and kind of balled up like the hair you pull out of your shower drain. And upon closer inspection, this wire moves and pulses inside the pus of the blob, weaving in and out and stirring the chunky parts around. And every micrometer of it is covered in nearly microscopic runes that glow green as they pass through the goo.
Okay, so that's a smart thing to do, right?
To each their own. If I die, I die.
Now, with that being said, a smart thing to do, he sent it to the wrong version of us.
We didn't.
Bless you.
He mentioned knowing that we lose, bless you. Mentioned knowing that they lose. I did that. It's fine, we'll get back to him.
No. We're not the versions that save him. We're the versions that already saved him.
Exactly. So we'll go back, reincarnate him, and give him his brain.
In the dungeon?
No. Once he's saved, once he's out, we wouldn't give it to him then. We go to Katrina's house and feed it to him there.
Okay.
He knows that we're silly gooses, silly geese, even. Some will
He in
say,
fact called you a silly goose, straight up.
which is a slur against, air genasi. Air genasi. Not me.
I was
So
going
it's
to say
okay.
our cockroach, but
God.
Also the phoenixes.
Kinkus as
Oh,
well.
Phoenixes deserve it. Instead, well, if Kenkus cared, they would speak up about it.
You can actually in new D&D.
I don't like that.
Yeah, they lost mimicry.
So they're just shittier air croakers?
Air Gookers?
Yep.
Sorry.
Yes, they are ostriches.
Yeah, no, they're actually just like worse air cockers. They got some sort of other benefit as a like compensation, but
Yeah, better stealth.
So they're
Yeah.
just small. Air
yeah, they're
croakers, or however you
small,
pronounce that.
grow specific air cockroach.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you have a little glass ball with apparently part of Ash's brain in it, or at least his memories in a enchantment. Or the correct version of his memories. He still has them. But they're the wrong ones. So the passwords to his house are different. You know, they won't know the combination lock to his safe or what foreign bank accounts that he smuggles Makulian money from. You guys can rest easy in the knowledge that you, in fact, by telling him they're not going to destroy Kashinki, Ash is the city that he runs. So you've saved all 20,000 people who live there. Congratulations.
Hooray!
Yippee.
All right, sorry about the fan in the background. Mild flooding happened a couple days ago, but are you saying that we didn't save Kashinki, that it got destroyed last time?
If you remember, Ash was in the dirt, kind of in a coma, but he was absolutely fucking panicking, and the few words that he could say was, "Oh God, Kashinki," and you saw like a dream in his mind when you messaged him, or like the fleeting images of seeing his city burn and him panicking about it.
Oh,
Which,
God.
if you think about it, that may still be true, because according to his letter, he's still going to be panicking about it, because he thinks that the Makulians read his mind, learned about every asset and all of his family, where they live. Like, any person who's met him in the last, 30 years is going to be hunted down by the forces of light and exterminated, is what he thinks is happening.
That's not very cash money.
No. So you saved him from that. Congratulations.
Oh, God.
cash money.
You saved everyone that Ash knows. You saved all the thousands of years of research that Ash has in a library in Kashinki.
Ash can read?
Every relic they have, every device of destruction they've accumulated over the years, every spy they have, their identity would have been revealed if Ash knew who they were. So congratulations, you saved all of the Merkulian assets from Golgari learning them because Ash scrambled his brains temporarily.
Oh my God, that's terrifying. Really, you're legitimately terrifying sometimes.
You're welcome. So now you have to force Ash to swallow a good golf ball-sized snot with wire in it.
It's easy.
Oh, hey, you could have stopped that. Cal needs to force Ash to swallow.
Hey, listen, it's not going to be the craziest thing he's swallowed.
No,
Not going
it
to be the
won't.
craziest thing he's gagged on either.
I don't think he's going to gag anymore.
This is
I don't think he even has that reflex.
Yeah. And after telling him that they're going to lose, he's like, that's really depressing. It's going to be really hard for me to give orders to these people knowing that they're going to die and lose and all this is pointless. So I'm going to give myself hope for at least the first, month. Yeah. And this is the way that you learn everything in Ash's Appeal. He told you not to smell it or even lick it, but if
I smelled it.
You could, through spending time with this thing, looking at it as you go to sleep on the boat, accidentally falling asleep with it in your hand, you will learn all of Ash's Appeal. He mostly told you not to eat it,
Yes.
so because you will go crazy if you do eat it. But if you just lick it, you'll be able to know all of his memories, which
Would
he
I
may
go
not be
crazy?
happy about.
considering I can't forget anything ever.
Maybe.
I think
How would I absorb this? Because I can't smell, theoretically,
Uh-huh.
and I also can't eat.
You could you could poke it and have some of the slime on your finger, and then stick it into your, coolant input part.
Just fucking shove it up in there.
But I will say, Pale could tell you this, even with the things he doesn't know much about Ash right now, but Ash has had a horribly traumatizing life, so I don't know if you actually want to experience all of his memories, but
Human suffering is a key part of the human
You
experience.
you could get dumbed down versions, because if you eat it, you will think that it happened to you. But if you just lick it, then you'll see it as like a dream.
Interesting.
And he probably won't be happy about you licking part of his brain, but, you know.
He can deal.
If you tell him in the right way, or just, you know.
I think with my passive perception, I smelled it. Not even trying to.
Can I shift my armor around to create an airtight seal area?
What do you mean?
Like, could I create a storage area for this within myself?
Yeah, you could just put it in the, bag of holding too. I don't know if Pale's going to be particular about being the one who hangs on to it, because...
As long as no one fucks with it and hurts his memories, I'm fine. Just don't fuck with it, Carolina
Is this the guy
or
you're trying
Bastion.
to bone, Pale?
Not trying to bone, trying to... He's like a...
Wound? Sorry,
He's
my
like
bad.
He's a stick man.
He's a friend. He's a friend.
He's a stick boy, just like Julio messed around with. Except that wasn't a boy.
I mean, his first girlfriend was a dryad, so... Or no, she was a wood nymph. Birch is a dryad.
Yeah, just don't lick or eat it.
You can lick it. Don't eat it. And I don't know what day you're going to finally crack wanting to know Ash's memories and finally lick this goop. But... we could just say
I thought
eventually
the
forbidden fruit
Jello.
gets you, and... Right.
Oh, no, Pale does it very quickly.
Immediately, yeah, that night.
Oh, yeah. Like, goes, takes it out of the bag, takes a little lick, and then keeps something with, don't you dare to even think about licking it.
Yeah, you lick it, you learn everything in Ash's appeal. Congratulations.
Sits next to Carolina while he does this, and Carolina gets it through osmosis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
could we
just
all
saying,
held hands while we did it? Could we, Infinity Stone this shit?
Yeah.
We could try.
Or it's even if...
You will try.
Even if you don't have any orifices to absorb this goo, your friends could tell you about it, Bastion.
What if I yoinked their brains?
I mean, good luck.
Yeah, can I... So, I just have to not get the goop on me, right?
You cannot consume it. So you couldn't put it in your, air vent.
No, that's good. I want to learn how this thing works.
Oh. Yeah, if you want to see if you can copy this enchantment,
Yeah.
I would say from this you would know how to, how this thing is preserved, and, the enchantments that stabilize it, but the spell itself that scrambles his brains, this is a separate thing. You'd be able to, from interpreting all of this, make a slimy blob that is like a thumb drive of somebody's brain.
Oh,
but you wouldn't know the scramble spell.
Yeah, the scramble thing's fine.
Yeah.
Now my friends can literally never die. I can make everyone a robot now.
Yeah.
I pull out my cutter.
What?
What?
Yeah, you could clone brains just like that video game with Hideo Kojima. Make mind clones of someone with this. This isn't their soul.
Are you talking about Metal Gear Rising?
Yeah, I've never played the game. I've just heard what you guys told me.
I don't know what game you're talking about. I'll be so honest with you.
Okay, never mind. But this doesn't have a soul. It is just a thumb drive.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. A horribly traumatized thumb drive. But a thumb drive who went to college a few times. He has a doctorate in military science now.
Good for him.
And then a master's in supply chain management, that sort of thing.
Well, at least it's not a degree in communications or something.
Yeah, and also he knows about every asset McCool has on the material plane and beyond.
So what would it require to make one of these?
Make me an Arcana check.
Mithril and a brain.
Because we have quite a lot of mithril, and the hardest part would be extruding it into a wire.
Yeah. And getting teeny tiny little chisels to make all the arcane runes in this wire.
No, I'd be able to make any tool. It's just the extruding part. Arcana check, you said?
Yeah.
22.
Okay, then make me a tinkering check.
15, I'll add 5, 20.
Okay, and then a history check.
11. I'll also add 5.
Okay.
So it's a 22, 20, and a 16.
I would say you have the basic concept right now, but if you wanted to continue to work on this, so you think you understand all the enchantments, like getting a microscope and looking at the wire as it goes in between Ash's brain is. But it would take you some trial and error to actually copy it because it is so finessed.
Right.
But you could, upon further study over the next couple of days, be able to copy this. And it's with some brain and the spell, and then you know how to preserve this brain goo so it can just live in a glass jar for a year.
I'm gonna make so many of these.
Yeah. Whose brain you want?
Lick King Henry.
Yeah.
Ooh, what if we managed to copy the Emperor so we could slowly find out what it would take to break him?
No, you have to understand that we literally can copy any enemy that we find out. We can. So okay, does the person have to be alive when you do it, or is it like there's a time period in between? Is this like a destructive brain scan?
They have to be alive. This doesn't. I honestly haven't come up with the total stats for this spell. I'm gonna say it probably takes like an hour to cast at least. I'm going to look at things similar to the clone spell and the. What's that one where you can make a copy of yourself? It'll be like a combo of those spells stats whenever I do eventually go make this. Yeah, I'd say it's going to be very similar to the clone spell, except for it won't take nearly as much time because you're not making a whole body, you're just making...
brain.
Brain thumb drive. And, like, let's say if you were to put this into a robot, you would have to make the other parts of the robot that, like, know how to move its arms and things. Like, you could, if you made a Forgeborn child, you could plug in somebody's brain, and that Forgeborn child would think they are that person.
Oh, neat.
Is
Altered
the
carbon.
copy removed after being,
Yeah, after, like, let's say if you give this blob back to Ash and he swallows it, it would disappear.
Damn.
Again, altered carbon.
Does it kill the person?
No.
But they do. But I don't know the scrambles, so they don't actually lose any of their memories.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, we have to go kidnap someone.
Why?
You have 30 men trapped in a boat with you.
Wait. If you guys want to do something weird, if you're testing out spells, I can just create a person, or we can just bring back one of the harpies and use them.
I think they're dead under the water.
Oh, okay. Here. Snap my fingers and cast DM's work experience.
Roll a d20.
Well, I haven't figured out fully how to work the thing yet, right?
Yeah, I'll come up with the spell slots or spell stats tonight.
Okay.
Man,
of course.
DM's work experience is in fucking perfect condition. I would say you are catching him on his last heartbeat, being that he's dead.
Yep.
Bro, just there's if DM's work experience was a person, the soul just left. He's still warm.
Nice. So, yep, okay. You guys want to use him?
For what DM's work experience says?
Oh, they're trying to create like metal versions of people so they can live longer. Here, if you look up the War in Heaven, it's like the Necrons.
Y'all need me to hold a screwdriver or something? Or
No, we're going to take a copy of your brain.
Oh. I mean, being that I'm like... Well, I don't know what I am, but I'm not really a person, so...
You
I don't know if that'll work. You're more than welcome to try. I'll lay down on whatever your science table is, but I don't know if I actually...
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create it to where all of the Forgeborn are immediately... We would be able to feed them one of these, and they'd immediately be able to gain basic life skills.
Yeah, like how Yagami didn't know what an ocean was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm glad that you see the vision.
Yeah. Yeah, you could... I will make... When I make the particulars of this spell, I will make it so that is possible.
Oh, yeah.
And you have Ash Barlow to thank, and all that he asks in return is that you do not tell anyone who will tell the opposing gods. It's like, when you learn something, the main god that you worship immediately knows what you know. Which is why Pelor is so powerful, because he has eyes and ears everywhere. So if you tell anyone about this who is not a Merculian Vivianite or Gond person, because Vivian and Gond also know about this now, where previously it was only Merkul. And, Ash thinks that's an acceptable loss, because I believe Pale has mentioned you guys in other sendings. So, it's... If you tell, let's say you mention it to Folium and Jade, Umberly will know about this, and she will then tell Pelor, who will then interrogate Ash and destroy everything. So...
I just put one in the chat. How does that look?
Oh, did you fucking get ChatGPT to fucking...
Yep.
Let me read it. 5th level, sounds about right.
Also, I have to pop off because it's 10:05 here. So
I was gonna see Colin in here.
Yeah, I will read this, Darian. I guess we're playing in John's game leader.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you for coming, Ian. I don't know when you want to roll all those dice, Ian.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I totally forgot. I'll be honest.
No, that's cool.
I did say that though, in my defense.
No, it's fine. It's we can either do it Thursday, same time we were intending to, or anytime this weekend.
I'm free right now, honestly. How many dice would I mean? If that'd be okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay, yeah.
All right, I've got my spreadsheet out.
I am gonna be unable to roll dice for a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll just have to hang out.
Here, let me read Darian's spell really quick to see if it works. Action. Probably gonna have to change the casting time. Target creatures.
It'd be pretty cool if it was only 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I haven't even read it. I just...
just copied and pasted. Okay. Well, I will read it later then. I'm too excited thinking about numbers. Okay, so the way this is gonna work.
I'll read it now.
For every part of King Henry. So the designing part is going to be a medicine check, a tinkering check, and those are going to be added together. And then there's a while building, another tinkerer check, and then install, which we will roll now, but that'll be when you do it later. History.
Yeah, I will say that if this is being taken over the course of a period of days, I'm definitely adding +5 to literally every check I make.
Okay.
On top of all of the other bonuses because of my intelligence thing.
If the total is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you could roll 5 to every single thing. Because you have 5 of those a day, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you could be adding 5 to everything that you roll. And then, so those rolls are going to be, so design is when you're, drawing it and thinking about how it's going to work.
Right.
While building is to see if there's any microscopic cracks in the metal or something, or if a bolt
they're running
is
micro
loose.
cracks, I'd just go over. I think genuinely as a final thing, I'd make sure I'd go over the whole thing with mending.
No, that's the next thing, is that there's a functionality test. It's so once you get the design, while building, and install rolls, those are going to be added into a total. And so if you get a 100, then it is perfect. But then if you're still, you're at a 70-something, you're going to do a functionality 1. Or no, that functionality 1 is the total of those rolls. So, let's say you rolled for your first medicine check, it is an 18, and then your tinkering check is a 23, and then while building's a 20, and then the install process, history 19, tinker 20, then you automatically have a 100, which means that part is perfect. And then inspection is to learn what the total of functionality 1 is, which is going to be a medicine check. And then you have the opportunity to redesign. And so you're able to roll again to add to... So, you can inspect it over and over again, and there's a higher DC every time to see if it has any imperfections. But you can, if you notice that there's an imperfection, you can roll again to add it until you eventually get to 100. So you'll be able to look at it over and over again until you can't see any more mistakes. Doesn't mean there won't be any, which is very unlikely. I know that it's very likely this is going to be perfect, if not almost perfect, by the time you get done with it. You've been working on it for months. But
that spell's not going to work.
Let's see. Yeah, so it's rolling to determine if there are flaws, then rolling to see if you can determine the flaws, and then can you fix them. Then, again, do you recognize that there are still flaws or not? Can you fix those until there either aren't any or at least you don't see them? So there we go.
Yeah, that spell won't work.
No?
Nope. Still a cool spell, but not for it. I got to be more particular on what I say to the AI, because made it to something else.
Oh.
It made it like an attack.
So if you can't roll dice right now, how do you want to do this?
Are you cool giving me like 5-10 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah, we have until like 9:30 or so is when John usually comes on, so that's fine. And I also finally made a chart for the crew. So I've got their name, their speaking quirk, their demeanor, religion, and a physical description. And I made that for all 30 of them. So we've got...
Have you heard of brown dragons?
No.
And gray dragons?
No.
So a brown dragon is a desert dragon. With no wings.
Ooh. So it's just like
Doesn't
a fucking
fly,
burrowing
dude.
snake.
He burrows. And his breath weapon is a sandstorm.
Oh.
Well, actually, he spits acid, but he could.
Uh-huh.
His lair action is a sandstorm.
That's fun. You ever got sandpaper on your face?
Yeah, it's like sandblasting.
Oh, I've been through plenty of sandstorms
Well, yeah.
while driving in a vehicle, sitting on top with my 240 and my 50 cal.
With Immigrant Son playing in the background.
Uh-huh.
Or Fortunate Son, whatever that song is.
Yeah, I was about to say Immigrant Son.
No,
Oh,
no, that does sound miserable, Darian, and I apologize.
Oh, no, I had fun. I had my mask on. I was looking cool. It was the one time I actually wanted to wear a mask.
Mm-hmm.
I took my best photo ever in that turret. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, this is the coolest picture I've ever taken. Looking like a real damn superhero. It's like, I had one of the passengers take a picture of me from inside the truck, looking up at me in the turret.
Nice.
I've had it as my Facebook profile a couple of times. Well, usually around Veterans Day. Yeah, I love that fucking photo. I've even taken it and then transposed the fucking American flag.
Behind you in the background?
Yeah, like it's like me inside the American flag.
Nice. You've got to get somebody to like paint it for you so you can hang it on your like mantelpiece and shit.
Yeah, so I used that picture several times. So I had the one where it was just me. Then I had the one with the American flag, and then I did it again with the American flag, but put my wife and kids in the corners of the flag.
That's fun. Yeah.
I was like, ooh, look at all these features I could do, and I was just winging shit. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I guess I'm about to cook a steak while we wait.
Oh, fun.
Right, well, I'm gonna hop off.
So long.
Yeah, if there's any particulars for a spell that you want to make, like word it correctly, I can have AI do it. It just has to be worded correctly. I didn't do it correctly for that spell, but
Yeah. Probably takes time to get all the words right.
But that thought lead spell does seem pretty cool. It's like, yeah, let me scramble this opponent's brain real quick. Like, oh, he's got information. Let me go ahead and take that too.
Yeah, because also what we could do is basically any high-ranking Pelorian that we want to deal with, we can literally just kidnap him.
Yeah. I would say it would take, like, time in a red room. Like, you couldn't do it in the middle of battle, steal all their thoughts.
No, yeah, of course.
But if you,
I mean, if
took a day to get all up in their shit.
I can just knock someone unconscious and then steal their shit.
Yeah.
Is that a more humane way than torturing?
Yeah, because we're not torturing them. We're just making a copy of their brain.
All right. Well, good fights. Good nights.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
So how's your day been otherwise, Ian? I mean, he said good night, but he's still here. Oh, you're fine.
I had to log back into my tablet to get to where I can hang up.
Oh, nice. Nice.
We just wanted to spend a little extra time.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Bye, Bailey.
See you.
Bye, Ian. Bye, Craig.
Oh yeah, Craig's still here.
Yeah. Well, I intend to have him
I'll record it.
record us rolling dice for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be flipping through notes, so you just tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, no worries.
Although I will say, the other people that Darian and I are about to be on a call on are saying they're ready. So do you mind if we, wait until Thursday?
Yeah, no, it's cool. Sorry about this.
No, that's fine. Shit happens, my man.
Yeah, no, I'll be. Thursday should work for me.
Okay. Yeah, and if not, I'm free all the rest of the weekend, so
Okay, cool.
I'll see ya.
Yeah, see you around.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Darian, Matt, and Ian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.